Hello, Casey from interwebkaiju here. Godzilla vs. Megalon is a 1973 tokusatsu movie from Toho Studios where the underground civilization of Seatopia calls upon Megalon, a giant cockroach with drill hands, and Gigan, green space chicken with hook hands that debuted in the previous Godzilla movie, to wage war on the surface, but thankfully, Godzilla and a robot with the ability to grow to kaiju-sized proportions named Jet Jaguar are there to best them. I watched this while on the phone with Patrick from Have Cheetah World View, who was also watching it. I love this little boat thing, but he hated it. Maser cannons are featured, and if you've watched some of my past reviews, you may know that I absolutely love them. The military retaliation scene is good. Megalon gets hit with a lot of explosions, and they look great. Maybe I never noticed before, but some of the Seatopians have headbands with Megalon's head on them. They look kinda silly, but they made me smile and I would certainly buy one. This car chase is phenomenal, taking them downstairs, down cliff sides, and through buildings. Also ends with a laugh. This movie's comedy usually lands. I dig the groovy tunes for the most part, but the military march is lacking. This isn't a pro or a con, but there's no female lead. I don't even think there's a girl with a spoken line. Some dancers, but that's it. Just kinda odd. But it does bring us to an actual con. Story and characters are bare bones. We have characters, but we don't know their backstories. Most don't even have personalities. Another neither pro or con but noteworthy thing is the big empty dirt pit basically all the monster scenes take place at. Budget constraints surely, but the stock footage will randomly have the monsters falling on a building or a bridge that clearly was nowhere in sight a minute ago. Stock footage lighting isn't as bad as a mismatch as other films, but still a bit noticeable. Lots of shots from Ghidra's gravity beams, which are apparent since the fire effects there are different than the ones caused by Megalon's beam. There's some noticeable wires, but nothing too terrible. The Godzilla suit has seen better days with loose rubber hanging off it at various spots. Stock footage also shows a couple suits that vary from our main one. It's par for the course to me, but may be confusing to newcomers of the series. One part in the final, and well, really only fight, has the music doing some springing noise repeatedly, and it's bizarre, but not in a good way. Out of place and not pleasant on its own either. The dub actor for the kid is the worst part of the movie, which I guess could just be solved by me switching the audio track. Most of the human fights are lackluster, and the sped up vehicle footage is super obvious. It's cheesy and very era stylized, but I enjoy it and would recommend Godzilla vs. Megalon. Thanks for watching.